It's time to check in with Approved Home Pros.
When it comes to painting your home, not all paint is made the same. So today, painting expert Debbie Carino is here to talk about how paint has evolved throughout the years. So thanks so much for joining me for this history lesson.
I am so excited to share this with you.
It is actually really fascinating. So why don't we start at the very beginning? We're going back almost 40,000 years.
Yes, the original cave paintings can be dated back 40,000 years. Now, obviously, paint has changed a little bit since then, but basically it's still the same idea of how we put it together. So we're going to talk today about the pigments and the resins. The pigments are the colorings in paint. So for example, one of the historical ones that we know about is lead. Lead used to be used as a coloring until 1977 when that was banned.
Yes.
And then we have the resins, which are the binders that keep the pigment colorings together. So they used to use eggs, and in the 15th century they switched over to oil.
Which is so fascinating that the core components of paint have stayed the same over 40,000 years. The ingredients, of course, are a little bit different.
Exactly.
We've removed the lead. So let's talk about what we can get today, because Harmony paint we have here is just one example of many.
Exactly.
And what's different and why is it better for us?
So it's kind of an evolution of how it all started. If you go back to 1700, we have the first dated evidence that there was a paint mill in Boston, Massachusetts.
Wow.
And so as paint evolved here in the United States, by the late 19th century, we started seeing that paint was readily available to all consumers at a relatively low cost, and it was pre-mixed, which made it easy for anyone to use.
So they didn't have to go out and get the resins
Exactly.
and get the binders and do it themselves.
Yes.
Which is huge.
Now we're moving into the 20th century, and now we're getting better with our technology, and we realize that we can modify some of those chemical compounds and make paint safer and healthier for people. And that's kind of where this comes into play when you start talking about the VOCs, or the volatile organic compounds. And these things are found in anything from like office supplies, building materials, it's found in dry cleaning. But specific to paint, what happens is these compounds, they evaporate as paint dries and they go into the air, which we now know isn't very healthy for you.
It's so great to have an alternative. Quickly
Exactly.
sell me on the Harmony paint.
So this has technology in it that pulls other VOCs out of the air from like carpets and draperies, and it also has technology that pulls odors out of the air, and it has microbial agents, so it's come a long way.
Thank you so much, Debbie. If you want to learn more about the history of paint, call Debbie today. She would love to talk you through it. 619-369-3200. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, be sure to subscribe.
You'll have full access to see all our videos. From quick tips to full episodes, it's all at your disposal.
That's right. You'll get great information for all your home improvement projects, but even better, you'll have contact information on hand when you need some help.
All the trusted pros in our network are great resources to have. So hit the subscribe button below and check out more videos.